Be honest. When your partner says, "I was busy," do you believe them? Or does your mind start creating a Netflix series? Because if you overthink small things, welcome to the club. Grinning face with smiling eyes. Today we're talking about the psychology of trust in relationships, why it's hard, why it breaks, and why sometimes we doubt even when nothing is wrong. Everyone says, trust is the base of a relationship. Sounds deep. Sounds mature. Sounds correct. But in real life, trust looks like. Who was that? Why are you late? Why did you reply dry? Why did you like her post? Suddenly we are not lovers, we are detectives. And psychology says, this is not because you're crazy. It's because your brain is trying to protect you. Here's a truth most people ignore. Trust issues are usually not about the current person. They are about past pain. If you were lied to before, ignored before, cheated on before, your brain learned. Don't relax too much. Be careful. Love is risky. So even when a good person comes, your heart wants to trust. But your mind stays alert. That's not weakness. That's survival. Same situation. Two people. Partner doesn't reply for 2 hours. Person 1. Oh, must be busy. Person 2. Did I do something wrong? Is he bored? Is she losing interest? Why am I like this? Same situation. Different reaction. Why? Because trust is shaped by emotional history, not logic. Your mind reacts to what once hurt you, not what is happening now. Deep and slightly annoying. Psychology also says something very important. We don't trust words. We trust patterns. Anyone can say, "I'll never hurt you. I'm always here." But the brain watches. Do they show up? Do they listen? Do they respect boundaries? Are they consistent? When someone repeatedly makes you feel safe, your nervous system relaxes. And slowly, trust grows. Not in big moments. In small, boring, everyday ones. Now let's be real for a second. Sometimes we say we want trust. But what we actually want is control. We check phones. We test loyalty. We ask too many questions. We overanalyze tone. And then we say, I just have trust issues. But psychology says, control is just fear trying to feel safe. We don't want to control. We want reassurance. We don't want to doubt. We want peace. But instead of asking gently, we start assuming. And that slowly damages trust. Irony is, the fear of losing someone can push them away. Life has weird humor. Another important truth. Some people struggle with trust because of how they were loved as children. If love was unpredictable, or conditional, or emotionally unavailable, your brain learned. People leave. Don't depend. Stay guarded. So even in healthy relationships, you stay alert. You love, but carefully. You care, but with walls. Not because you're cold. Because you were taught to be careful. And some people trust too easily. They ignore red flags. They give chances. They believe promises. Because deep inside, they just want to be loved. Sometimes they don't trust the person. They trust the hope. And when it breaks, it hurts more. Because expectations were high. And reality was not. Here's a powerful line. Trust is not blind. Trust is aware. Real trust is not, I believe everything. Real trust is, I see you, and I still choose you. Trust is not ignoring red flags. Trust is talking about them. Trust is not silence. Trust is honest communication. Big difference. When does trust grow? When you feel safe to express. Your feelings are not mocked. Your fears are not dismissed. Your vulnerability is respected. When someone handles your emotions gently, your heart opens. When someone stays consistent, your mind relaxes. And without realizing, you start trusting. Not because you decided to, but because you felt safe. Let's be honest. After betrayal, people change. They become quieter, more guarded, less expressive. Not because they don't care, but because caring became risky. And society says, you have walls. But no one asks, who built them? Trust issues are not attitude problems. They are emotional scars. Yes, trust can be rebuilt. But not by forcing. Not by pressure. Not by just forget it. Trust rebuilds through patience, honesty, repeated safety, consistent behavior. Not big speeches. Not dramatic promises. Everyday reliability. Because the brain heals through experience. Not words. Also, let's talk about self-trust. Sometimes we don't trust others. Because we don't trust ourselves. We fear. What if I choose wrong again? What if I get hurt again? So we stay alert. But when you trust your own strength, you fear less. You know that even if it breaks, you will survive. That's power. And finally, this. Trust is not about guarantee. It's about courage. There is no love without risk. There is no connection without vulnerability. But there is peace in trying. There is growth in opening. There is strength in choosing again. Not because people are perfect, but because you deserve calm. If someone is lying, disrespecting, or crossing boundaries, your trust issues are not the problem. Their behavior is. Trust never means tolerating disrespect. Remember that. If this video made you feel seen, or understood, or a little lighter, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And tell me in the comments. Do you trust easily, or does your heart need proof first? Be honest.